Hi, I'm Stuart and I'm overlooking the garden. This garden is 8 years old and it's produced beautiful fruit, it's produced beautiful vegetables, herbs. However, my wife passed away 6 months ago and I haven't done very much since then. It's now at the end of winter and spring is just about to start. As you can see, it's a beautiful afternoon. And although I haven't done anything to the fruit trees, they are doing incredibly well. Over here, you can see that's an almond tree. It's got beautiful almonds. Between the pawpaw tree and the papaya tree, there is a pomegranate tree which is doing well. The pawpaw tree is flourishing. You can see there's lots of pawpaws on it. Unfortunately, with the papaya tree, a baboon managed to get it, but before I could extricate it, it pulled off all of the papaya. Unfortunately, it left the gate open, and this creature managed to get it, but I managed to get it out quickly. Behind there, you can see there's a fig tree. And behind the fig tree, you can see a whole lot of citrus trees. On the right hand side, there's a guava tree that was flourishing full of guavas in the last season, but they're now finished. Both the fig tree and the guava tree need pruning, and I'll be doing that shortly. At the back, there is my vegetable raised garden, which produces the most amazing vegetables, including beautiful tomatoes, lovely cucumbers, gorgeous eggplants, and many other plants and herbs. So let's go and have a look and see what's in the garden. Well, here we are at the garden level. Next to me over here is a lime tree, and as you can see, this produces limes all year round, right through winter as well as the other seasons. Next to me here we have the blueberry trees. These have been in flower quite early and they already have some fruit which will turn into beautiful blueberries a bit later. This is the almond tree, and at the top you can see there's a few almonds on the way. This tree here is a pomegranate tree, and I'm hoping that as these go taller, there will be sufficient light for the pomegranates to produce some fruit. See the beautiful pawpaws that are growing. Here is a peach tree. It's nicely in blossom, and I'm quite sure that during the season I'll get some beautiful peaches on this tree. Here we have the fig tree. It produced beautiful and many figs during the season. I should have actually started pruning, because already we can see that there are some small figs already being produced. Figs are only produced on the new growth. But what I want to do this season is I don't want to have to fight the birds as I did last season. And just take the figs off a little bit prematurely. I'm going to prune this tree. I'm going to remove branches so that I can put in a cage here and cover it so that I can allow the figs to ripen. This I'll be doing a bit later, but in the meantime I'm actually going to cut some of these branches off so that I can in fact produce the covering to prevent the birds from attacking the figs as they grow. And I'll do that a bit later. I'm now in the container area where I have a number of citrus trees in containers. Over here I have a nectarine tree. If you look here, you can really see that there are buds which are growing. These nectarines will be producing during the season. There's a few baby ones there that are ready. Over here we have a lemon tree in blossom, and soon we'll have lemons. we have an orange tree. Once again, it's in blossom, and that's a navel orange tree. This is a nachi tree over here. Once again, nicely in blossom. And this tree here is a bit of a disappointment. It's a plum tree, but I'm not getting very much out of it. This area here is my container areas. I've got a lot of work to do. I haven't really started doing anything except we are starting to change the soil, etc. But there's a lot of work to do on this, and I'll be talking about that a bit later. And here is a raised bed garden. I've already made a couple of videos on this with Emmanuel, how we change the soil, we check the irrigation system. It's all working beautifully, and everything's now been topped up. Emmanuel's done a lot of work, he's done a great job, so I'm really grateful, Emmanuel, for all your hard work. I went into the nursery yesterday and I purchased some young plants in flats, and I'll be talking about these a bit later. Well, it's time to say goodbye again from Stuart's Gardens.